There was this skinny, quiet kid named Malik, just started 11th grade. Every morning, he'd grip his backpack tight and walk into school like it was a battlefield. His skin was darker than most, glowing deep and rich, but to the other kids, he was just the black kid. "Hey, Charcoal, did you shower in mud today? Don't get too close, bro. We might disappear in your shadow." Same crap every single day. The laughs, the side eyes, they chipped away at him little by little. He never said a word, just took it, silently. But once he got home, the tears didn't hold back anymore. "Mum, why did God even make me like this?" His mum, a strong single woman with simple clothes and a heart of steel, sat beside him, rubbing his back gently. "Baby, the world might only see your skin, but I see your heart, and that heart, it's royalty." Every night she'd tell him stories of African kings, of warriors who broke their chains and stood tall. She'd look him in the eye and say, "Don't ever treat your skin like a burden. It's not. It's your identity. It's your power." Then came the day Malik finally left high school behind and stepped into college. He thought maybe, just maybe, this would be different. New place, grown-up people, better minds, right? Nah. Turned out, the faces changed, but the mindset hadn't. People still stared, still avoided sitting next to him. Some even had the audacity to clown him on social media, writing messed up stuff under his pics. Yo, bro, does he even leave a reflection in the mirror? Bet it's hard to find him in the dark. Malik started drifting away, ate lunch alone, stopped talking to himself, started believing maybe he wasn't enough. Then one random day, a turning point. Professor drops a group assignment in class. Everyone pairs up with their friends. Malik's left sitting there, awkward and alone. And then he hears a voice. "Hey, wanna team up with me?" That voice, it changed everything. It was a girl, blonde hair, warm smile, and eyes that didn't judge, just saw. Her name was Anna. Malik kinda hesitated. "You sure? I mean, you don't mind?" Anna laughed. "Mind? Why are you looking at me like I just donated a kidney?" From that day on, something beautiful started blooming. Anna was the first person who listened to Malik without ever mentioning his skin. She read his poetry, stared in awe at his drawings, and told him, "You've got so much inside you. You just stopped seeing it." But, yeah, the world doesn't stay quiet for long. One afternoon in the college cafe, some dude saw Anna sitting with Malik. And of course, here came the jokes. "Hey Anna, what's up? You doing charity work? Or got a thing for shadows now?" Whole hall cracked up. Malik looked down. His fingers trembled. He'd heard worse before, but this stung more, because Anna was there. But this time, someone spoke up. Anna stood up, walked right up to them, and said, loud and clear, "Shut the hell up. You think you're funny? You're just scared. Scared of someone who doesn't have to look like you to be worth more than you'll ever be." Malik's got more courage, more depth, and more soul in his silence than all your loud stupidity put together. And just like that, silence dropped. Cold. Those guys mumbled, shuffled away, humiliated. Malik, he'd never seen anyone defend him like that before. It was always just him versus the world. But now, there was Anna. That night, he called his mum. "Mum, I think God heard me. Someone finally sees me, not my skin, me." Bit by bit, Malik started rising. He picked up his pen again, started writing his feelings. Then one day, he signed up for the college's spoken word poetry night. He stood on stage, heart pounding, voice steady, and spoke. "I am black, yes, but I ain't the darkness that scares you. I am the depth where truth survives. Don't color me with labels. I am every shade of pain and power." The applause was thunderous, and standing right in front, clapping the loudest, was Anna. Her eyes proud, her smile like home. Later that evening, she grabbed Malik's hand and said, "You're not just enough, Malik. You're more than enough." And for the first time ever, Malik didn't feel like just the black kid. He felt seen, known, loved. He'd once thought he was broken, but through Anna's light, he found his own flame again. Now, every morning, when he looks in the mirror, he smiles. Not at his skin, but because of it. Things between Malik and Anna. Yeah, that wasn't just friendship anymore. They studied together, laughed together, and even sat in silence together. But now, that silence didn't feel heavy anymore. It felt peaceful. One evening, they were chillin' in that old quiet corner of the campus library. Malik sat across from Anna, holding this worn-out journal in his hands. Full of the darkest moments of his life, stuff he'd never shared. "Can I read it?" Anna asked, real gentle. Malik hesitated for a sec, then handed it over. Page after page, you could see her eyes getting misty. "Malik, you really went through all this alone?" He looked up, not down this time, straight in her eyes. Not anymore. And that's when, for the first time, Anna didn't just hold his hand. She reached up and touched his face, not because of how he looked, but because of the strength she saw in him. Word started spreading on campus about them. Some folks still threw shade, but the difference now? Malik wasn't standing alone. Then one day, Anna looked at him and said, "Malik, I want you to meet my parents." His eyes widened. "Wait, you serious? I mean, they're white? Yeah. Rich? Kinda. But also human." She smirked. "Let's see how real they are." Malik's heart beating out of his damn chest. This wasn't just dinner. This was years of pain, of judgment, of hearing you don't belong. And now he was walking straight into it. Sunday came. Anna took him to her place. Big, white house, tall gates, like straight out of a movie. Malik was trying to stay cool, but inside, he was shaking. Door opened. Her dad stood there. Stiff, serious face. Her mum, polished, quiet, polite. The first few minutes were ice cold, like formal to the max. But Malik, he didn't hide. He looked Anna's dad right in the eye and said, "Sir, I know I might not be the guy you pictured your daughter bringing home, but I love her with everything in me, and I'll spend the rest of my life proving it." Silence. Then Anna's mom smiled a little and said, "Looks fade, but courage like yours, that lasts." Even her dad, after a long pause, nodded slowly. "Just take care of her. That's all I ask." Malik didn't just get acceptance that day. He got respect. The kind he'd been fighting for his whole life. Months later, it was his turn. He brought Anna to meet his mom. She was in the kitchen, stirring tea in a chipped old mug, wearing her same simple clothes. Anna walked right up, held her hands, and said, "Your son is one of the bravest men I've ever met." Malik's mum's eyes filled up. She held back a tear and said, "He's always been brave. He just needed someone to see it." And maybe that's all anybody ever really wants. Not someone who sees your color, but someone who sees your soul. And in a world that once made him feel invisible, he finally became someone worth seeing, not for his color, but for his courage.